Hello and welcome back to the Dubois County Humane Society for our Pet of the Week segment here on 18WJTS. Jared Atkins, and today we don't get to do it all the time, so it's extra exciting when we do. We're hanging out with our good friend Tori today, and Tori, who do we have here?
We have Mr. Rango. So Rango, he is an 8-year-old Feist mix, and he came to us as a stray. His owners did come forward, but they did not want to pay for him to get off stray hold. So he's here with us now, looking for his forever family. It needs a home without cats. Without small dogs and without small kids. So he's about, I would say about 30, 35 pounds. And he's the sweetest boy around.
He's a ball of energy. He came in here when we first got in here when we were setting up, and he pretty much just dove right into the ball pit.
He's a ball of energy with tennis balls.
Yeah.
He is definitely a lazy dog. Because he was in a foster home for about a week, and they had said that he was really, really great with sitting on the recliner with them and just cuddling and not wanting to constantly go outside, or he chills out. He does. They said they didn't have any potty accidents with him other than the first day. So he's potty trained. He's good.
He's got good manners. He was sitting for me as I was giving him a treat. He just sat right down.
Yeah, he knows how to sit. I've even got him to shake a few times, but he doesn't do it on command every time. But yeah, he is the perfect sweet old man.
There he goes, right back to the ball pit.
He loves tennis balls. He could play fetch for probably a solid 20 minutes. And he doesn't care who throws it. He will just sit there in front of you and just stare at the ball and wait for you to throw it for him.
That's such cute. So is his adoption fee sponsored, or is it the normal adoption?
His adoption fee is sponsored, so it is going to be $0 to adopt him. And that adoption fee, normally, if it was $125, it would cover all of his vaccines and all of his vetting, so his neuter, his heartworm test, his heartworm, up to date on his heartworm prevention, microchip, up to date on his flea prevention, the whole 9 yards. And you get all of that for $0.
That's fantastic.
So it's a heck of a deal, because this boy is just perfect, and he would really love a home to just, retire in.
Oh yeah.
As of right now, he is our oldest dog resident. So he's 8 years old, and he's a sweet senior-old boy, and he's perfect.
So guys, come out here and take him out of the shelter. No senior dog should spend their twilight years, their good years inside the shelter. So come out here, and he's so cute.
He's one that I would take home.
Right.
If I could.
So a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, Caitlin, if you can get a tight shot there. We have a few bows left over from Strassenfest. So I was wondering, since you guys have some leftover Strassenfest bows and we're 2 weeks post Strassenfest, are you guys going to sell some of those for donations?
So we do have quite a few Strassenfest bows left that are going to be for sale. We're probably going to be making a post sometime this week on prices. I don't know the prices off the top of my head just yet. I know we were selling them for $10 a piece, but we might bump that price down just because,
Right.
At the Strassenfest is over. So yes, keep on the lookout for those to be on sale. That is something that you guys can come into the shelter and just buy them during our open hours, or you can, Facebook message, or you can even email us.
So another thing, we first started broaching this subject back in May. Here we are, 2 weeks left to go in the month. We're getting closer to September, the 50th, so we got to talk about it. What all can we expect for the 50th celebration?
Oh my gosh, it is going to be, it's an event that you don't want to miss.
Right.
So we are going to have food trucks there, we're going to have vendors there, we're going to have activities for adults, activities for kids, activities for people's pets, and we're going to have live music. So you really can't beat it. And it is a free event, so of course you have to pay for the stuff at the vendors. stuff at the food trucks, but all of the activities are free and the live music is free. And that's going to be at the Market Street Park in Huntingburg. And it's on September 21st from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Now, earlier this year, you guys launched merch. So for this 50th celebration, you will be having specialty merch, correct?
Yes. We're going to be having specialty merch. I don't know what the logos are at the moment just because I'm kind of out of the loop of all that. But we are going to have t-shirts. I don't know what all kind of merch. I know definitely t-shirts. And we're going to not only have the 50th anniversary t-shirts, we're also going to have some of our other merch there as well, such as like our Dubois County Humane Society shirts.
Right over here.
I think we're going to have some of the dough ball treats for sale too. And then we're going to have our I Adopted from the Humane Society shirts there as well. So
a full slate of awesome merchandise to commemorate 50 years of the Dubois County Humane Society.
50 years, yeah.
Shifting topics here, I want to talk donations. Obviously, you guys always have the Amazon wish list ready, available at DuboisCountyHumane.org, but always make it a point to talk with you or Kelly or Shelby. What in particular is the Humane Society in need of this week?
So right now we have some of our dogs are really stressed, and one way that we can tell they're stressed is they lose weight. So some of our dogs, they are getting on the skinnier side, and we are starting to put them on puppy chow, which is supposed to help them kind of fatten up just a little bit. So we have a few dogs on puppy chow, and we are on I think we opened our last bag yesterday. So we are really needing some puppy chow. So Purina puppy chow, that is a huge thing that we need right now. KMR, it is still kitten season. If it is warm outside, they are reproducing. So spay and neuter your cats, guys. But also, KMR, kitten chow, hot dogs. We need hot dogs right now. We just opened our last pack this morning. We use hot dogs for training treats. We also use hot dogs for our dogs taking medications. So it's not just like them getting a pill, it's them also getting a treat. And I think that's about it on donations at the moment. Also, we always need cleaning supplies. So bleach and Fabulosa, those are our two main things that we use to clean here at the shelter and rescue. And all of that is on our Amazon wish list on DuboisCountyHumane.org.
So one more thing I wanted to bring up. I kind of brought this up with Kelly last week. We kind of touched on it just real lightly. So immediately following the Strawson Fest, you guys had a madhouse ensue of like 10 dogs. And so you guys went with the whole $0 donation all of last. How did that go?
So we started the week out. We had full kennels, and we had 10 dogs on our stray hold waiting to come into the building. And so we started out on Monday that way, and by Wednesday we had a plan for we had a few adoptions, and then we had a plan for getting the rest of the dogs. And then by Friday, we had no dogs on stray hold. Every dog was in here, and we even had 2 kennels open.
That is
Friday.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it was an amazing outcome. It was what we needed, and it just kind of got the ball rolling on getting dogs adopted again, because we've had very low numbers for dog adoptions, except for these last 2 weeks.
So where is, to the best of your knowledge, where is everything at right now? Are you guys back to intaking again then, or?
We are intaking from our surrender wait list.
Okay.
So we have about 30 dogs waiting still to come into the building just from people surrendering. So that's not even the strays that we intake. That is just people that either, health issues, don't have time for their dogs, or we get a lot of deceased family members, and the family members, they take on their dogs and they just can't do it anymore. And so we have 30 dogs still waiting to come in, and I'm slowly pulling off of that wait list. So if you're watching this and you filled out a surrender form, I'm working on it.
So guys, get out here and get some of these dogs out of here. Get these kennels opened back up so, you know, Tori can get some of these dogs that are already on the wait list in here. So, did we forget anything? I don't think we do.
I think that's pretty much it.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap up your weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society here on 18WJTS. Look at this little feller. Look at him. So come out here and get him. And as always, check out the Dubois County Humane Society Facebook page or their website, duboiscountyhumane.org. And that's going to do it. For Tori, I'm Jared Atkins, and your weather is next here on 18WJTS. Back to the studio.